Good evening, guys. What's going on? I hope you're all doing very well. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new here. It's a different one tonight. La Liga is a big matchup, and you know what? I thought I might as well do a watch along because I am going to be watching the game. I also got the FA Cup game as well on a smaller screen, Southampton versus Arsenal. But for me, the big one is Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona, and it's a big one for many reasons because obviously they got a Champions League matchup this week as well. They got each other in the Champions League. But also, if you guys don't remember, first leg of the Copa del Rey, absolute humiliation on Barcelona's end when Atletico beat them 4-0. Second leg, 3-0. Barcelona couldn't do enough to make the comeback. But this is the big one because obviously this is the La Liga. And currently, Barcelona sit 4 points clear, top of the table, and Real Madrid lost today. Real Madrid lost to Mallorca 2-1. And I don't know, Real Madrid fans don't sound happy. I think a lot of them believe that the season is finished, the title race is over. But there's still 8 games to go. And there is still an El Clasico to be played. Real Madrid stink. They have been so poor of recent time, especially this season. They've been so mediocre. Obviously they sacked their manager off the back of the last El Clasico, and I think the El Clasico is like the third to last game of the season. So I think that might be actually the day, that could be actually the game that Barcelona get to call themselves the title champions. Now, obviously, that's a big if, but I think they could wrap it up on that day. Now, Real Madrid need their Madrid members or their Madrid rivals Atletico to do them a favor today, essentially, because Atletico ain't in no title race. They're just on the quest for Champions League football. But Real Madrid need a favor for them. Atletico are kind of in, I think, two ways about it, because on one end they need to win, having come back off, having lost to Real Madrid in their last La Liga game, or they win and they do Atletico and they do Real Madrid a favor. This game for me, it's pointing towards, guys, being the best game of the evening. I'm going to be real. I know a lot of you probably watched Man City absolutely destroy Liverpool. Saw Chelsea expectedly beat Port Vale 7-0, and obviously Southampton versus Arsenal, which I think is the game a lot of people will be watching. But I think this game tonight is probably the best game of football to watch. Barcelona playing away from home. Atletico have a lot to play for, but Barcelona have to capitalize on Real Madrid losing. Big up Ridwan in the chat, of course. Big up Chaos as well, saying they could probably wrap it up with a draw at the end or even a loss. I think for me, the ideal situation from this game is that Barcelona win, just to put themselves in a better situation. Let's actually go through the lineups because quite a few changes, obviously, quite a few injuries as well for Barcelona. I think most notably the biggest one is Rafinha being out until at least May. So he's going to miss a big chunk of the next couple of games. And it's jokes because we're watching Atletico today and then we're going to watch Atletico versus Barcelona again next week and then again the week after that. Three out of their 4 match days is going to be up against Atletico. But this is the starting lineup for Real Madrid, for Barcelona. Sorry, let's start with Barcelona's lineup. We got Cancelo at left back, Garcia, Kubasi and Gerard Martin at centre back. Araujo is playing at right back, actually. We've seen him play there earlier a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not wrong. We've got Eric Garcia and Pedri in the middle. Fermin Lopez is actually is Danny Olmo in the false 9. Hansi Flick said just before the game when he was being interviewed that it's actually Hansi Flick said it's Danny Olmo in the false 9. I know it says here it's Rashford's in the 9. But I anticipated that Rashford would play on the left, and that is a confirmation from the manager. But I think it will be very interchangeable. I think between Fermin Lopez, Dani Olmo, Rashford, I think they're going to rotate a lot. And obviously, the star boy, Lamine Yamal, who's having a great season, a great campaign in La Liga this year. No Ademola Lookman for Atletico Madrid. He does not start. Front line sorry, let me just get it up on my screen here properly because I just realised that Julian Alvarez is on the bench. Well, guys, why did I just notice Julian Alvarez is on the bench? That's a bit random. Is it maybe match fitness? Almada up top. I like Almada. He's actually a very good player. I actually like him. Griezmann as well. Mini Simeone at right wing. Koke, Vargas and Baena in the midfield. One thing I will say about Atletico this season is that defensively, like, they can play a low block when they want to play a low block. They can play attacking football when they want to play attacking football. And I'm just looking at, obviously, their bench because they've got a bench options of Julian Alvarez, Sorloth, who, if you lot remember last season, was bagging goals off the bench every time for them. And they've also got Adamola Lookman as well. So that's a lot of attacking threat that they have on the bench. Equally, with saying that, Barcelona have a lot of attacking threat as well. They've got Robert Lewandowski, of course, on the bench, which is an interesting one because I felt like the last time I watched Barcelona versus Atletico, I felt like they were missing that 9. I think it was in the 4-0 loss, actually, in the Copa del Rey first leg. And then the second leg, Barcelona just switched it on like that. But I think the game could go either way today. Generally speaking, I think the game can go either way. And with saying that Barcelona have more attacking threat off the bench. They got, like I said, Lewandowski, Ferran Torres, and Ronnie as well. And they got Gavi back on the bench. Obviously, they got Balde and as well Jules Koundé both on the bench after picking up knocks in, I think there's Champions League game, I think it was, when Balde went off injured. So it's not a fully fit Barcelona team. And you could argue the same for Atletico as well. Now, if you're in the UK, guys, it's weird. The game's on Disney Plus today. It's very, very weird for some reason that the game is on Disney Plus. Why is Disney Plus infiltrating the world of football all of a sudden? What is going on? Why are they infiltrating the world of football with football coverage? Usually, La Liga, to me, has always been on that channel is called Premier Sports. So I was a bit confused when I was trying to set up for my stream and find a link to the game, and I saw that it was on Disney Plus. So if you wanna, it's on Disney UK. If you wanna watch the game in the UK, obviously wherever else you are in the world, then you gotta find a stream there. But teams are getting ready to come out. It's a full stadium for Atletico. I think these lineups are wrong, guys. I actually think this lineup that I got on screen might be wrong because the stadium is showing the names of the starters and it's including Adamola Lookman. Let me just go and see. Yeah, Adamola Lookman is starting. Is he starting? No, he's not. Yeah, Julian Alvarez and Adamola Lookman are both not starting. Slot should do his first match interviews on Disney Plus. Yeah, you lot are not gonna let that Slot stuff go. Yeah, I think he's gonna go. I don't see Slot surviving. Rashford, come on. You know what, guys? People always ask me, yeah. I've always had an attachment to Barcelona. Let me just say that. Like, I've always liked Barcelona. Not really when they, when they beat us in 2 Champions Leagues. But of recent, I love Barcelona because I like Pedri, I like Yamal. But I don't think I want Barcelona to win La Liga for any other reason other than I want Marcus Rashford to have a league title under his belt. I want him to have a league title under his belt. That, for me, would be just perfect. Whether or not he stays there long term, whether or not he comes back to Manchester, whatever happens. He's just at a time in his career, in my opinion, he's just at a time in his career where he needs to have a league title. So that's why I want them to win it. Obviously, Lamine already got one under his belt as well. He's got one under his belt as well, Pedri, etc. I just think it would be nice. What's crazy to me is that, because I'm seeing Griezmann right now on the screen, and he's going to the MLS next season. He's about to leave Atletico having never won a La Liga trophy. Despite playing there for, a decade? He's going to leave with never having one. And nobody really talks about it. It pains me when I see Rashford fans slate him. Yeah, I don't want him to come back to United personally, just because I just think he needs a fresh start away from United. And fans will never look past whatever it is, whatever the narrative is being fed about him. So it's just better for him to not be there. By the way, the one thing that I like about when I watch La Liga is just how loud the stadiums are every single time. This is a big, big game, guys. Big, big game. With Real Madrid losing today, this game, I think, if Barcelona win, it puts them 7 points clear with 8 games to go. They just got to win at least half of those games to get the title wrapped up. That would be the ideal situation. By the way, the one thing that I love about watching La Liga is the 4K cameras. That's one thing that I like about it. I have my eye on my iPad, which is here, which has got Southampton versus Arsenal. I don't know if you guys are also watching that game, but I'm not really. It's not the main thing that I'm paying attention to this evening. For me, the main game is this tomorrow as well, or is it on Monday? I think it's tomorrow on Monday. Is Napoli versus AC Milan, which will, I think, help Inter. There's a lot of good football, man. I'll watch it if Southampton score. All right, cool. I'll let you guys know if they score. I don't know what's the likelihood. To be honest, though, I did watch Southampton versus Coventry. I think it was just before the international break. And it was a very entertaining game. I was really impressed. I only watched it because it was 12:30 on a Saturday, I think. Or was it a Sunday? I can't remember. It was 12:30 on a weekend, and I just wanted to watch football, and it was on. So I was really impressed with Southampton beat Coventry, actually. And it was a really good game. Very, very fun game. There you go. We see the formations confirmed. 4-4-2 for Atletico. I wonder why Julian Alvarez and Lookman's on the bench. I'm sure the commentators will definitely mention it at some point, why they're both on the bench. The same can be asked about Lewandowski, even though I feel like this season Hansi Flick has kind of been phasing Lewandowski out of the team and just preparing for, just seeing the Chelsea score ended up. So I left the Chelsea game when Cole Palmer scored. That was the third goal, I think it was. And then I flicked it on again. I saw it was 5-0. Then I looked at the scores when it ended 7-0. Listen, in the FA Cup, the FA Cup is about stories, but how did Port Vale end up in the quarters? If they're bottom of League One, like at least, when we nearly lost to Coventry in the semi-finals, Coventry themselves, were they not pretty, they were a pretty decent team. They were a pretty decent team at that time. Chelsea will get Man City in the next round and get destroyed. Who else is in it? Arsenal will probably beat Southampton now. Who else is in it? And we got kickoff, by the way. Come on, man, give us a good game. This is, guys, this is a decisive thing as to whether or not I keep doing watch-alongs. Let me just say that, because I was thinking of just doing a reaction after the game. Dropping a react, but I was like, I'm going to be watching the game. I might as well just do a watch along. Even though I saw that the game clashed with the FA Cup game. And that's one thing is annoying about watching La Liga and keeping up with La Liga is it clashes a lot with other games. Like sometimes 3 p.m. kickoffs will clash with 3:15 kickoffs on a Saturday. Like I remember watching Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. And at the same time, Crystal Palace and Liverpool was playing, and Chelsea and someone else. It's really annoying sometimes the way the games clash. The one thing I do like is when it's not FA Cup but it's normal Premier League, is there's 8 p.m. kickoffs on a Saturday. There's not always 8 p.m. games in the Premier League, so you're always kind of guaranteed with something to watch, which is a good thing. Barcelona just passing the ball around right now. This was the fullback, I think, the last time Lamine Yamal absolutely cooked him. No, it was not Gonzalez. It was someone else. I remember when they played in the second leg of the Copa del Rey, Lamine Yamal had fun against this guy. Big switch for Rashford to chase, which he does on the ball. Trying to cut into his right foot. Is he going to go for goal? Goes for the overlap. Cancelo, there's no one in the box. Lance to Lamine. Blocked by Gonzalez out for a corner. Where's the 9? This is why you can't have a Dani Olmo false 9. Lewandowski would have been there. Lewandowski would have been there. I guess this is the downside of playing a false 9. Corner. I wonder who Barcelona actually end up going for in the summer as a number 9, by the way. Keeper comes out to collect. Because I think inevitably they will sign a number 9 in the summer. I don't know if they would... And that's why I didn't get why Isaac went to Liverpool so prematurely. Because I think they could have went for him. I know they've been rumoured to want Julian Alvarez as well. But genuinely speaking, I'm looking at the market and I'm thinking, who else is there for them to even buy? But they definitely need to buy a 9 with probably Lewandowski coming to an end of his career soon. Another ball in behind for Rashford to chase. 1v1. Maybe Alvarez, Osimhen. Osimhen is a shout. That's a good shout. I just don't know about... Imagine an African striker playing for Barcelona. They haven't had one since, what, Samuel Eto'o? They wanted Sesko. Apparently we got him, thankfully. No way, I didn't know they wanted Sesko. I didn't know they wanted Sesko. Oh, that's a great pass. I don't like the kits, guys. Am I the only one that thinks the kit is slightly clashing a little bit? I know it's 2 different shades of whatever colour this kits are. Big up, Imran. How you doing? I can't believe what I watched with City versus Liverpool today, guys. I need to actually release my reaction video. It's passing behind. Bayern is chasing it. Barca's still playing this high line. Koke. Cut back. Barcelona, man. Let this high line go, Hansi Flick. Stop playing this high line. They're lucky that there's no Lookman and Alvarez. For now. You know what's tough? I actually think it's tough for them lot, for these lot to play each other today and then play each other again midweek and then play each other again the week after in the Champions League. Because how do you prepare for the same opponent 3 out of 4 games? That's long. Oh yeah, Aubameyang. Oh yeah. What a weird time that was, Aubameyang playing for Barcelona. That has to be one of the most randomest signings till today. I'm not liking this Dani Olmo false 9 just because there's so much space. Lenglet nearly gets caught up. He does get caught up. Dani Olmo nicks it off him. Pedri got... he has to drag Pedri back there. He has to drag Pedri back there. Commentator saying it should be a yellow. I don't know if that's being harsh or what. Is this game like a title decider? Well, for context, Barca are 4 points clear, top of the table. Atletico are 4th, nowhere near a title race. But Real Madrid just lost today. So if Barcelona win, they go 7 points clear with 8 games to go. And one of those games is against Real Madrid. It's still at El Clasico. So it's not really a title decider, but it could stretch the title in Barcelona's favour. If they get a result today, it'll be hard for Real Madrid to claw those points back, especially when they just lose or drop points so randomly. All right, Rashford was special. Is it going to be a knuckleball free kick or what? Go on, Rashford. What you got for us? Rashford. Oh, forces a save. On target free kick. Not enough. I don't think there's enough height or power in that. It's dipping, yeah. It was dipping. What's weird, what's crazy, guys, yeah, is I remember seeing a clip. I can't remember who it was in the England camp, but they were saying that if they could strike the ball as well as Rashford could, they would never stop shooting. And people act like Rashford is a bum. That's the annoying part. They act like he's a bum of a player. But there's players in England that fully say if they could strike the ball like Rashford can, they would never ever stop shooting. Barcelona go for a man-to-man press. But I think Atletico can comfortably pass like that. Molina goes for the switch, but Araujo gets that. I think it was Eze. Yeah, I think it was Eze that said it. It was at an England camp like a year or two ago. It must have been 2 or 3 years ago when he said that. Look at that, man. Griezmann got 6 goals in the league. Lamine Yamal got more than double that. By the way, last year when people were talking about Lamine Yamal, I remember them saying, how can he be in the Ballon d'Or conversations? Look how many goals he scored in the league. Oh, look at that football. Look at that football. Oh, my God. Oh, poor pass from Pedri to finish it off. Nicked. Almada got robbed. Oh, but he... I thought it was a free kick there. I thought that was a foul. Almada fouled Dani Olmo there. Or so it looked like. Arsenal game still 0-0. But I saw most of their players that withdrew from international duty. I think Gabriel's the only one in the lineup. I don't know if that's for rotation purposes or genuine injury concerns. Go on, Rashi. Go on, Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Go on. Oh, unlucky. And sometimes I just think Rashford... You know what annoys me about Rashford is he doesn't have to overthink it. I feel like sometimes he's in his own brain when he's making decisions when he's got the ball at his feet. He's got the burst of pace. He's got everything to get away from a guy. He can dribble. Yeah, sometimes it just blows my mind. Great turn. And to be honest, he has to step up with Rafinha out. Not saying that Rafinha carries the team, but he needs to add numbers in that front line. He needs to add goals and assists. So he's got to be on his A game today. Nearly 10 minutes played. Don't think I've seen a shot on goal yet, guys. But the 10 minutes, has gone quite quickly. Look at that. Look at that space in between the defenders. Oh my God, Anton Griezmann how did he fumble that? How did Anton Griezmann fumble that final chance? He just finds the right pocket of space between the fullback and the centre-back, skips past 2 of them. Araujo left for dirt on the floor. It's just that finish was just hurried, despite the fact that he had so much time. That footwork will never leave Griezmann. That's one thing that he'll always have in his locker. This will probably be his last World Cup, innit, with France. This will probably be his last World Cup. There you go. We got the first shot on goal. Oh, that's a bad challenge there. That's a bad challenge. The linesman looks like Ruud van Nistelrooy. I don't know what linesman you're seeing, because the linesman I just saw on the screen does not look like Ruud van Nistelrooy. Look at that. That touch away. The way Araujo came sliding in was ridiculous. Big switch to Araujo. Oh. Nearly gets robbed. Yamal. Oh, what a pass. Back post! Why did Firmino not play that back post? Rashford running in. Why? Why did he not do that? He went for goal from that tight angle. By the way, that pass from Lamine Yamal, yeah, I always say it. That's his trademark outside of the boot pass, yeah. But it's always weighted to perfection with Lamine Yamal. But by the way, that shows you the difference. That's why I said Rashford needs to be more greedy, because before earlier they played the pass across, there's no one in the box. This time there's someone in the box, he goes for goal. Arne Slot is a national treasure. We must protect him. I think he's going to go soon. Or he might just leave at the end of the season. When I was watching Liverpool today, guys, I just didn't get it. Like, I was such a big fan of Florian Wirtz, and he just does not look good. I don't think I've watched a 10 out of 10 performance from him since he's joined. And I loved Florian Wirtz. Glazing Yamal, come on. That's not me praising someone. Everyone, you just call it glazing. Come on. Free kick for Atletico. It's delivery in. Going for, oh, I don't know if he went for goal there. Fermin Lopez has never seen a shot he thought was a bad one. Every shot to him just seems like, yeah, I could pull it off. It's a good pass from Yamal to Fermin there. He side foots it. I just don't think that's a good shot to take. So far, 13, 14 minutes played. I think it's a good game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, you're saying that's glazing. Lamine Yamal, are you being serious? Are you being serious? Look how he gets away from Nico. He nutmegs him. First time outside of the boot. This is Lamine. You have to stop this. Oh my god. I have no words. Outrageous is not even a word to describe what I just saw. That was ridiculous. That was actually ridiculous. Griezmann. Almada with the ball. He's got quite a few options. Trying to slow it down. He does. Play a delivery in. There's no one there. But I think it's offside anyways. You're on 15:10. Are you watching it on Disney Plus as well? How's your Disney Plus always ahead of me? How is your Disney Plus always ahead? That was a ridiculous pass, honestly. That whole sequence of play was ridiculous from Lamine Yamal. I don't think I've seen anything interesting happening so far in the Southampton Arsenal game so far. I haven't really been watching the whole time, but every time I look at the screen, somebody's on the floor. Big switch. Simeone with the ball. What's crazy is that this is neither team at their full strength. From time you're playing Araujo at right back, a capable winger would have licked their lips at the prospect of playing against Araujo. Lamine and Fermin are like that video of Rooney and his son. Look, I'm watching the Arsenal game. Every time someone shoots, it's just getting blocked. I'm watching Gabriel trying to do stepovers right now. I guess either of these teams would probably rather win midweek than maybe win today, because there's nothing happening in the league for Atletico. They just need to qualify for Champions League. That's it. Obviously, Barcelona, I think, got a comfortable cushion in the league. 4 points to draw today. But I'm sure they'd rather win midweek in the Champions League. Joan Garcia has to be one of the best signings from the summer transfer window. Without a shadow of a doubt. For the price that he went for what he offers, he has to be one of the best signings in the summer. Damn, almost playing deep. Rashford to Pedri. Anyone knows what this is, guys? A stress ball is one of the best things that I've probably had. For someone who fidgets a lot, which I do, I fidget with my fingers a lot when I'm sitting or talking. It's perfect. Rashford skips past 1 and 2, plays it off. Pedri, is he going to go for goal? No. Oh, great pass in. I don't know what that was. Offside. Guys, Fermin Lopez. Yeah. The guy's pants. I don't know what I saw in him in the beginning of the season for Barcelona, but he's actually pants. By the way, we have to go for Nico Schlotterbeck. I saw he's available for like 35 million. I would take him. When I was on Sky a couple of months ago, I suggested him as a signing for Liverpool in the January window. But if he's available for 35 million, how good he is on the ball. People act like he can't defend. People think like his ability on the ball outweighs his ability in defense, but I just don't think people watch him enough to have that argument. That's why I don't buy into also, guys, you know, the what's it called, like just watching comps of a player. I think if you're going to form an opinion on a player, you need to watch them for like a certain number of 90s rather than just watching comps. But yeah, I think Schlotterbeck would be a great buy. I think he might go to a Premier League team this season. A lot of teams are going to be looking for a centre-back. Especially a left-sided one. And I know people keep talking about Bastoni, but Bastoni's never coming to Manchester United. He's never coming to the Prem, let alone Man United. Lamine Yamal going for the 1-2. No, he goes for the skills. Imagine if Yamal played in the Prem, guys. They'd be saying he's showboating every time he does a skill, like they did with Ryan Cherki for doing kick-ups in a flipping League Cup. Yamal plays the pass. Free kick. Cancelo, no. Ref is saying no free kick. Atletico on the break. Almada, but that's a crap pass from him. Schlotterbeck is better than him anyway. The Italian fans don't rate Bastoni that highly like they did in the past. But why though? Why don't they rate him like they used to? I mean, given the fact that Italy never qualified for the World Cup, that could be one part. But why don't they rate him anymore? I think Schlotterbeck as well has that good balance of age, experience, and talent. This will be a very interesting not January. Why the hell did I say January? This will be a very interesting summer transfer window, but mainly because I'm saying that because of the World Cup. Because there's always every year I feel like there's every World Cup I feel like there's a breakout player that ends up getting a big move, and it's not the same. But I feel like it's the Cody Gakpo got his move to Liverpool off the back of the Qatar World Cup. I remember actually Unahi that played for Morocco, he got a move to Marseille off the back of the World Cup. Like quite a lot of players get moves off the back of the World Cup. So I think that would definitely be the case again. What kind of handball is that? That should be a red. Guys, he jumped up and went like this, like his volleyball. Well, how could... Guys, he tried to catch the ball. This is what happens when United play 40 games per season, get extra international break. I'm gonna start streaming La Liga. Nah, man, I've been doing watch-alongs. Go look at my history, man. I've been doing watch-alongs for the big games in La Liga. El Clásicos, Copa del Reyes. I've been doing it. Even done it earlier this season. Atletico versus Real Madrid. Ball to hand. That's not ball to hand, man. That's not ball to hand. Plus, I'm trying to branch out. I'm trying to do more watch-alongs. I'm trying to find the right balance of watch-alongs and reactions and videos, whatnot. Rather than only doing watch-alongs for the women's team, I'm trying to find the right balance. Like I was saying a while ago, like with the Premier League, there's just so many watch-alongs. So you just get lost in the numbers. Like you'll just end up being another number, another statistic. So I think it's about finding what works. And I watch a lot of La Liga. I watch a lot of Serie A. So it's just about, for me, finding what works, basically. And a recipe that works. Would I ever do Premier League watch-alongs for Man United? I don't know. I don't think so. Just because I just enjoy just doing reaction videos. I might try start doing, though, I actually am considering to start doing build-up videos. So doing a stream, maybe like an hour and a half before the game, and just do like a build-up for an hour, talking all things like news and whatever. At least then it gets the conversation going about the game, and then after the game, you drop a reaction video. I like watching Liverpool lose. Today it was just sad. Like I know the rivalry's always gonna be there, but I was just watching them, and I pitied Liverpool, the performance. I pitied them, just because it just can we talk about Virgil van Dijk, guys? Like honestly speaking, can we talk about Virgil van Dijk? And we need to let this thing go about him being a top 3 centre back in the league. The guy ain't been the best centre back in the league for a number of years now. Rashford on the ball just takes a heavy touch. But if I was to do my team of the season, I would not put him in my team of the season. Did you see what Haaland did to him for his the tap-in goal? He did the little hesitation and he had Van Dijk dancing. Does he not like defending or what? Yeah, he don't look like he likes defending. But we just need to have an honest conversation about where Virgil van Dijk is now in the league. He's not that guy anymore. He's not that, and he ain't been that guy for a hot minute. Like I remember when he was one of the best centre backs in the league, but I think we've held like fans and just football fans have just held on to that idea that once you're the best, you're always gonna be the best. He ain't been the best. And if I see him in a team of the season shout, I'll be shocked. I'll be very, very shocked. Virgil van Dijk was never better than Vidic or Terry. It was just PR. You know what it is? It's just recency bias. That's it. It's people want to have the conversation because it's fresh in their mind. Let's be real. He never touched Vidic. He never touched Terry. He weren't nowhere near Rio Ferdinand either. But you know what was the stat that used to make me laugh the most? You know, the dribbled pass stat, when people used to bring it up. I used to think this is the most dumbest stat I've ever seen before. Talking about how many times a player's not been dribbled past to justify why they're the best centre-back of all time. If the best centre-back of all time, got 2 Prem titles and a Champions League to his name, that's it. Shocking. Why Barca are not resting many players? They might regret this. Why they're playing Atletico again midweek? And they are resting quite a few players. Lewandowski's on the bench. Rafinha's out injured. Ooh, Joan Garcia coming off his line quickly. Atletico are resting players too. Julian Alvarez is on the bench. Ademola Lookman is on the bench. Bear in mind, this is the first game back from international break and he's offside there. He has to be offside. It's the first game back from international break and they play again midweek. So it kind of makes sense why they're both kind of rotating. The sweeper keeper is sweeping the hell out of everything. Yeah, Joe Garcia is always rapid off his feet. That's why I say that he's been one of the best signings in Europe this summer. He went for 25 million euros. Bargain. Bargain. Barca can't get a control of this game. Nico in behind. Plays the ball across. Wow. Griezmann just missed a huge chance, but it's offside. It's offside. It's offside. It's offside. But I'm telling you, this high line, they're gonna catch them out. It's only a matter of time, guys. It's only a matter of time. Look, that is so close. He's not even offside. He's not even offside. He's not even offside. So if Griezmann had scored, the goal would have stood. The goal would have stood. Listen, this high line, spooky, spooky. Are we mud brothers or mud siblings? Both knocked out of the Women's Champions League. Yo, when I saw what Barcelona did to Real Madrid in the second leg, I said, yeah, thank God we didn't go through, man. Long. Absolutely long. Almada. Koke. Griezmann. He's going to go for goal. No, he passes it instead. Fizzes it across. Throw in. Atletico have woken up. Atleti have woken up. Guys, when I was trying to pick a shirt to wear for the stream, yeah, I realised in my cupboard I had an Atletico shirt and a Barcelona shirt. So I was like, I can't wear Barca because I don't want Atletico fans to think I'm a Barca fan. And I can't wear my Atletico shirt because I don't want Barca fans to think I'm an Atletico fan. So I just went for the Saudi shirt instead. Throw in. Look at Rashford doing defensive work and then he gives the ball away. I was about to praise him for his defensive work and they say he doesn't track back. Oh, never mind, he gave the ball away. All the way back to the keeper. Atletico are usually Barcelona's side piece. They battered them up in the Copa del Rey though. That is a heavy challenge in from behind. That first leg of the Copa del Rey for me was such a traumatic game to watch because I was so shocked. They were 4-0 up before half-time. A late challenge in from behind. How are you not getting booked for that? How do you not get booked for that? I don't get it. Referee is being quite lenient with his officiating so far. Maybe the ref just wants the game to play on. I don't know. Me, I would be too trigger happy if I was a ref. I'd just be dishing out yellows for fun. Barcelona need to wake up, by the way. Last 10 or so minutes has been all Atletico. Look at that. They're passing the ball away. Yeah, they're passing around very comfortably. Finding all the pockets of space necessary. Puts a delivery in. Corner. It's a corner. Good clearance from Kabasi. You know what I realised, by the way? 30 minutes. We ain't seen much of Lamine Yamal, you know, except for those two moments. Those two moments of creativity. There's not really been much from him. And to be honest, they are doubling up on him. Corner. Oh, Griezmann with a black back heel? No. Shot over the bar. When Lookman comes on, Barca are cooked. He literally, I think it was like the Copa del Rey first leg. I think that was like his third game in that Atletico shirt. He cooked them. He absolutely cooked them that day. Look at all that space in the middle. Look, Rashford's winning the header and he's just headed it down to himself because Dani Olmo's playing false nine. This not false nine thing ain't working, man. It's not working. What was a worse transfer? Griezmann to Barcelona for 107 or Hazard to Real Madrid for 105 million? It has to be the Hazard transfer, no? It has to be the Hazard one, because yeah, it has to be, for me it has to be the Hazard one. Even though he won, did he not win the title with them? At some point before the guy had an early retirement, guys. Can you believe that? After that transfer. At least Griezmann has been able to rejuvenate his career a little bit. Olmo just took a beating to the face. No one, Dani Olmo, you get up. No one even touched him in the face after seeing that replay. Yeah, it's Hazard went for 100 million. Yeah. For me, it has to be Hazard. He's moved Rashford up top. I think they've just realised that there's so much space. They've realised there's so much space in that middle that surely somebody has to be in that central space. You can't play the game with no one there. Diego Simeone, man, he's just a madman. I will never forget. Was it him? He did a knee slide in front of somebody. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, Simeone is just a madman. Whenever I think about Atletico, guys, you know what comes to mind, yeah? I was watching the game with my family, Atletico versus Liverpool. Do you remember the night when the UK announced that we were going into lockdown and that all the football was about to stop? On a Wednesday night it was announced, but Atletico knocked Liverpool out that day. That's what, when I think of Atletico, that's what I think of, for some reason. Olmo and Furman need someone in front of them to move. Yeah, get Furman off the pitch. Get him off the pitch. Olmo on the ball. All right, Yamal, go on. Olmo, great passing. Lamine Yamal hit the outside of the post. Lamine Yamal hit the outside of the post. That's probably their first proper chance of the half, I think. Arsenal is losing. My stream might be behind because Southampton are attacking right now. A crossover. Oh, they're losing. Arsenal are losing. Arsenal are losing. Arsenal are losing. Southampton go a goal up. Ben White, absolute disaster. He mistimes the ball in the air and he jumps way too early and it floats over him. Lands to a Southampton player. Yeah, he slots it in. 1-0 Southampton. Could it be the beginning of the end, guys? Could it be the beginning of the end for Southampton fans are jumping. The stadium is jumping. Olmo. Cancelo. He's got options in the box now if he wants to play a pass in. Griezmann doing well to track back. You're only allowed to show Arsenal if you're still in the FA Cup. My bad. I didn't get the notification, man. You know, guys, you know what I realised? Yeah, I'm actually a good football fan. I don't troll. I don't make videos trolling teams. I don't make tweets trolling teams. I don't troll. I don't have it in me to be a troll. So, like, if I do a video, if, like, for example, Liverpool versus Man City, and I do a video after that game and Liverpool lost 4-0, I'm going to break the game down. I'm not going to troll them. I'm going to just, like, analyse the game and break... Maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe I need to be more of a troll. I don't know. It's not in my behaviour. Who's the other team in the... Arteta's crying for a corner. Who's the other teams? The other two teams in the quarterfinal, guys. There was 3 games today for the quarters. Have I missed a game, or is there still one to be played? Only a troll explains why they ain't trolls. Nah, the track history speaks for itself, man. The community know that I don't troll in my content. It's not in my vibe. Gonzalez versus Araujo. West Ham versus Leeds tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Baino with the reverse pass. Barca trying to keep compact. Atletico trying to break them down. I think Hansi Flick is definitely gonna have to make a change at half time in that front line. Ball in behind. Giuliano. Go! Go! Atletico 1-0. I told you guys, that high line. I told you. Oh, where's the goal animation, man? Don't do that to me. I told you that goal was coming, by the way. That goal was coming. That high line, it's only a matter of time before it gets fully exploited. And it happened. And it happened. The high line strikes again. I don't know why they keep doing it. Like, I don't know. I guess when you're persistent with the way you want to play. Good finish from Giuliano, by the way, because it took Griezmann like 2 chances that he's missed already. Griezmann is offside, but he's not. There you go. Takes the touch. Bam. Great finish, man. Great touch from him. 1-0. It's jokes. Atletico are doing Real Madrid a favour. Guys, honestly, I just don't know why Hansi Flick persists. You know, with the high line, I get it if you've got your fully fit back line. You got makeshift Araujo at right back. And you've got... Oh, we got a substitution. Araujo off. Just as I said that. Just as I said that, Araujo gets hooked. To be honest, he shouldn't be playing at right back, man. He shouldn't be. The guy shouldn't be playing. He shouldn't be playing full stop. He's washed. You can play a pass into Rashford. No, you can't. Can't get the pass to Rashford. But now it has to come on. That was the right decision. Quick decision. It was the right decision. I actually thought he was going to make a change in the front line. I thought he might have made a change in the front line maybe, but doesn't seem like it. Araujo is washed, guys. Honestly, I don't rate him more. Do you remember when United fans wanted us to get Araujo, guys? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember? I remember when United fans wanted us to get Araujo. The guy is washed now. Maybe he's struggled a lot. He struggled a lot with his injuries, but he's still washed in my opinion. Injuries aside. Be sure to hit the like button, guys, if you've just come through as well. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new here. I believe with Carrington will be a force in the Champions League. We would have had a field day with this Barca high line. Any team will have a field day with it. Rashford doing his signature ziggy zagger. Rashford! Rashford! Come on! Rashford! Rashi. We're just here for Rashford, guys. Only if Rashford scores we celebrate like that. Because that's our boy. That's our kid. That's our lad. That's our boy. Come on, Rashford. I said that he had to step up today. He had to step up today in that attack. Go on, Rashi. I'm happy for him, man. I can't wait. Rashford with that La Liga trophy picture. It's gonna hit like crack in the 80s. What does that even mean, guys? Why did I say that? That don't even make any sense. But it's the Rashford signature dribble. He's doing that little twist turn, nice little 1-2 with Dani Olmo. Left foot strike. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad that he's got confidence in him to take that shot with his left foot. You share a birthday with Rashford. I share my birthday with, I think it's Michael Jordan. 11th goal of the season for Marcus Rashford. Mina moving like a gangster crack of the eights. I don't know where that came from, honestly. Who am I? I just be saying some shit sometimes. I just be saying nonsense sometimes, guys. Don't make any sense. You still claim Rashford? Always. He's one of our own, man. He's one of our own. I'm happy for him. When McTominay won the Scudetto, I was happy for him. I was so happy for him. You lot know it's no secret, man. You lot know it's no secret. I love Rashford. My birthday's the same day as Amarim. Damn. Now, I share mine with the GOAT of basketball, so that's a good person to share it with. Garnacho is where you draw the line. Garnacho wasn't at United long enough compared to McTominay and Rashford. Look how long McTominay and Rashford were at United for. Oh, Danny Olmo's telling Giuliano, get off the floor. A fight is gonna kick off. A fight is gonna kick off. Hey! Scrap! I want to see a fight. Go on. We only ever see this in the El Clasico lately. I want to see it in this game right here, right now. I want to see it right here, right now. Just make a ring. Just make a circle and just scrap it out. Will you be happy for Onana? Not really. I don't have a sentimental attachment to Onana. Alright, so what happens? Dani Olmo wins the ball. Giuliano, you actually stepped on Dani Olmo's foot. He didn't even step on you. You stepped on him. Are they still arguing? Fermin Lopez gets booked. Who else? Oh, you get a card, you get a card, you get a card. Hey, this ref is just dishing out yellows to everyone. Molina gets a yellow card. Fermin Lopez gets a yellow card. Everyone's just getting a yellow card right now. Koke gets a yellow card. He misses the next game in the league. All right. The ref is not messing around, guys. Can I just say that? The ref is not ramping. Ref moving like Private Oprah. You get a card, you get a card, you get a card. You all get a card. And I thought the ref was doing a decent job in the first half, just letting the game run, especially with some of the fouls. All right. Corner. How much is extra time, by the way? Why is the board not being put up yet? Oh, ref saying, wait, what's going on, man? 3 minutes, okay, 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I just saw it. I just saw it on the board. 3 minutes extra time. All of that just to go short from your corner. Cross in, nothing. Guys, is my logic right? Rashford was at United. When I say he's one of our own, he's our lad. He came through our academy ranks the same way as Scott McTominay. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I really don't see nothing wrong with that. Lamine Yamal. Everyone just on the floor right now. Everybody's just... What's going on? Feels like a cup game. You know what I think? It's because of what happened in the Copa del Rey. A couple of... what was it? Last month. The fact that they got each other as well in the Champions League just adds a bit to the fuel of the game. Half time in the Arsenal game, Arsenal are down 1-0. But I told you this would be the better game of the evening to watch. The same as Mount is still one of our own. I'll never hate him. There you go. But you know what it's like? It's like me saying to you, like, oh, who's a player that didn't come up through Chelsea's ranks? but you brought him into your academy and he spent 1 year in your senior team and then left. It'll be like something like that. It's not the same. You can't equate the two. You really, really can't equate the two. Oh, nice little nutmeg from Cancelo. This game got a red card in it, guys. I feel like this game has a red card in it. Great ball in behind for Lamine Yamal to chase. Brought down in the penalty box! Penalty! No! And it doesn't... He's on the yellow already! He's on the yellow! He's on the yellow! Goodbye. Goodbye. Just as I said, I feel like this game got a red card in it. I said... That's what you get for handballing it. That's what you get. Guys, do you remember what he got booked for? He got booked for trying to play volleyball on the pitch. And flipping, jumping up and grabbing the ball like this. He got a yellow card for that. And now you can hit the road. Yeah, Lamine Yamal got the better of him there. Right on the line. That is definitely a free kick. That's not a penalty, but that's a poor challenge, man. That is a poor challenge. That player's getting cooked. He was getting cooked. But, you know, the commentator keeps saying, oh, he's not a defender. He's an attacker playing as a defender. Well, I don't care. They're checking offside. Oh. VAR, man, you're going to take the fun out of the game, man. He's checking to see if Lamine Yamal was onside. Boring. 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 This game, even if this red card gets overturned, guys, this game has a red card in it. Come on, man. What is this VAR nonsense? He might be off the hook. It sounds like he might be. Yeah, I don't know. Is Yamal onside? No, he's onside. He looks onside. Still think it's a draw. I still think there's some goals left in the game. I still think there's definitely some goals left in the game. Penalty, no! Nico Gonzalez got sent off, but they're looking at it to see if Lamine Yamal was offside before he got fouled. Nico Gonzalez was on a yellow and he got a second yellow. He's looking at the screen. He's looking at the screen. Oh, they're looking to see if it's a pen. It's not in the box. So why are they looking at that? I thought they were looking to see if he was onside. They're looking at it because they're saying he went down into the tackle outside of the box, but they're saying that he was brought down in the box. They're saying he was brought down in the box. The contact from the challenge. Look, there, it's outside of the box. It's outside of the box. All right, let's see what he says. VAR. No yellow. Straight red. Straight red. Straight red. Damn, what's that? Free game ban. Denial of a goal scoring opportunity. Free game ban. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Why is it a straight red though? They're saying it's denial of a goal scoring opportunity. That's why. I thought they were looking at offside. But apparently they didn't even look at the offside. They just looked at it and cleared it straight away. And what they were looking at to see if it was a denial of a goal scoring opportunity. And if so, that's why they chalked off the yellow and gave him a straight red. So he goes from missing 1 game to missing 3. I thought Dogso is only one game ban. Apparently, it's 3 in La Liga, because it's a straight red. All right, all of that for a straight. Okay, all right. 10 men Atletico. They're gonna park the bus, guys. They are gonna park the shit out of that bus. Rashford with the free kick, puts it in. Great delivery. Oh, outside of the net. Good delivery in. But now it hits the side of the net. Oh, we are about to see the most Diego Simeone football ever. Because there is no way they're going to play back five. I know they're going to go into a back five. Still the better match to watch, 100%. That FA Cup game is dead. That FA Cup game is absolute snooze fest. There you go, we got half time. Why are they booing the ref? Koke's complaining. Koke, be careful, you're on a yellow as well. I watched the wrong game. Anybody that watched the FA Cup game for the first half, guys, you lot are mad. You lot are actually mad. Because, firstly, I like the fact that Southampton are getting a result right now. But it shouldn't have been they should have had a goal before. They're still showing us the goals back. Gabriel makes a big interception. But this has easily been, without a doubt, the better game for me to watch. Every time I looked at the Southampton game, someone's shot is getting blocked. Every single time I looked at it. What I wanted to actually check is Arsenal's lineup quickly. Because I want to see who's playing and who's out. Cool. Arsenal playing Kepa in goal, Ben White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Norgard and Odegaard double pivot. Dauman's starting. Dauman plays with Havertz, Martinelli and Jesus. That's a good team. That is a good team that should not be losing to Southampton. That the goal that they scored though, that was all Ben White. Honestly, that was a Ben White mistake. The thing is though, can I just say, guys, Arsenal fan, I feel like a lot of like non-Arsenal fans, their opinion on Arsenal, I think, is heavily also influenced by the Arsenal fans, like how annoying they can be. Because I don't think people would bat an eyelid if Arsenal were to go out in the FA Cup and losing in the Carabao Cup final. I don't think people would have batted much of an eyelid if fans weren't talking about doing the quadruple 3 weeks ago. Like the conversations about the quadruple. I feel like you should only bring up the topic of the quadruple if you've got one of those trophies under your belt guaranteed. Like, yes, you could say Premier League they are en route to being champions elect. But until you got the Carabao under your belt or you've got the FA Cup under your belt, you shouldn't be talking about possibly winning the quadruple. It's just pure, for me, cockiness. It's just pure cockiness from what I see. Other than that, I don't think people would care if they lost to Southampton. And you like the fact Southampton is winning. Honestly, it makes no difference to my life. It makes no difference to my life. Because also, I don't have any Arsenal fans in my family, guys. That is a big part. I don't have Arsenal fans in my family. I have friends who are Arsenal fans, but not family members. So I don't really troll family members. Most of my family members are either United fans or Chelsea fans. Majority of them. But hey, that's just my opinion. Looking at Barcelona's fixtures, guys, yeah, for the next couple of games. This is crazy to me. I still can't believe that. I think La Liga should have moved this game, guys, because it's ridiculous to me that they're playing 3 out of the next 4 games that they play is going to be against Atletico. They got Atletico today, Atletico again on Wednesday, and then they've got Espanyol next Saturday, then they got Atletico again on Tuesday. Guys, I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh. Like, you think I'm kidding when I say, like, when rival teams lose, I like it, yeah? But it's not like I need it. Like, I am dying for it. Like, I'm very much like, it is what it is. They lost. Alright, cool. I can laugh about it. Keep it moving. Like, I'm not I don't know how to say this in any other way except for the fact that I'm not a troll, guys. I'm not a troll type of football fan. I don't go and, for example, if Arsenal get walloped, I don't go and watch rival content creators, to laugh at them crashing out. I don't do that. It's not my vibe. It's not my vibe. I need a slot contract extension. I would be very shocked if he got a contract extension. Honestly, I'd be very, very shocked. When I was watching Liverpool today, guys, I was like, I couldn't fathom what I was watching. When it went 3-0, I was like, this can't be real. Firstly, what has happened to Mohamed Salah? What has happened to Mohamed Salah this season? That penalty miss, I think, just sums up his season. And I respect the fact that he's leaving. I also respect the fact he's leaving a lot of money on his contract. I think he agreed to just, terminate his contract and they don't pay him out. And also they don't get a transfer fee. He gets to leave on a free. Can I ask a question, though? Just to be devil's advocate. Wouldn't it have been better financially for him to leave for a transfer fee? Wouldn't that be more beneficial for the club? Because Trent left on a free and Liverpool fans were mad about that. So now Salah is leaving on a free and you're calling him a legend. I don't know. I just don't. That's the thing that I don't get. Wouldn't it be more beneficial for your club if he brought a fee in? I think Mohamed Salah ends up in the Saudi League. I mean, for me, a couple of years ago, I said that all roads lead to the Saudi League for him, because if you lot don't know, like, Mohamed Salah is a global, like, superstar, but he is the Arab, like, he's the biggest Arab footballer. So it makes sense of him playing in the Saudi League. And they will throw the bank at him. You know how they threw the bank at Kylian Mbappe, trying to get him? They threw the bank at Neymar. They threw the bank at Benzema. Maybe not to the level of Cristiano Ronaldo, or maybe even so. Could still play in Serie A. 100%. He could play in Serie A. He could go to Turkey as well. I don't think he's that washed. But I was just shocked today when I was watching him, because I watch Liverpool, but I don't really watch them, if you get what I mean. Like, I have it on and I'm watching it, but I don't sit there with a clipboard and a pen writing down their mistakes. But today I was actually watching the game, paying attention, and I was just like, what is this? The first 10 or so minutes they looked good. After that, I was like, this is woeful. Like, Florian Wirtz, woeful. And he's a player, and I said it, that I loved so much before he joined Liverpool. I did say in the summer, though, that Ryan Cherki was going to be, even though he's like 5 times, Florian Wirtz was 5 times the price of Ryan Cherki. Ryan Cherki was going to be the better player. And what made me laugh the most is, can I ask you a question, guys? Question. Since when do players swap shirts before the game ends? Can we talk about that? Since when do players swap shirts before the game's even finished? Because why the hell did Ryan Cherki nearly put on Ekitike's shirt? And I thought they exchanged shirts when the full-time whistle goes, when they're in the tunnel area. You're telling me that Ryan Cherki got subbed off and walked past the Liverpool bench and Ekitike gave him his shirt? That don't make sense. That don't make any sense. Happened in Madrid-Mallorca game as well. Really? That's so random. The game is actually gone in that case. Because your team's getting walloped. You know what made me laugh as well, guys? Forget the Ryan Cherki thing. The way Pep Linders celebrated on the touchline for one of the goals. You would never think that's a guy that used to work at Liverpool. The guy was celebrating like he just won the lottery. Like, for a second, it took a second for it to click in my head who it was that I was watching celebrating on the touchline with his one AirPod in. Football rivalry is gone. It really is gone. It really, really is gone. And I don't know why. Like, obviously, times change, innit? I think times change. We can't really compare football of the past to what it is now, but that would never have happened. That would never have happened 15... Imagine, guys, in a Manchester derby or Man United versus Arsenal, 20 years ago, 2004, 2003, 2005, whatever, Who's two countrymen that... Imagine... I'm trying to think two countrymen that play together. Clearly my brain is just fried. My brain is gone. It's like, yeah, I'm trying... Wallahi, guys, it's like, I don't know. Nah, I actually got no one... I can't think of two people of opposite nations playing for United and Arsenal and swapping shirts. But it's crazy. Of the same nation, sorry. It's crazy. Roy Keane in the tunnel. Yeah, remember when they made... Who is it? It was... don't you remember when they made... Was it Gary Neville cry? Evra and Thierry Henry. But they weren't really the same time, were they? But yeah, it's basically like that. It's basically like Bergkamp and Stam. That wasn't the same time, but still. Or like, yeah, it's just crazy to me. Like, I know the media are gonna have already they had a reason to get onto Ryan Cherki after the Carabao Cup because of the kick-ups. Now this gives them even more of a reason to get onto him, which is crazy. They're both French. World Cup is coming. Liverpool players are only interested in Champions League. It's not that deep. And Lucas, I'm not saying that it's deep. I'm just saying that in the manner in which you're losing, you should wait. Like, no one should have even seen... Like, if he didn't put the shirt on, no one would know that they had swapped shirts before the game's even finished. I'm shocked at people swapping shirts before the game's finished. Like, I get it if it's a draw. But you're losing 4-0 and you're telling me you backed off your shirt. And you've already given it to the person that you're going to give it to. At least for camera ops sake. Yeah, the Arsenal game is back on. But for camera ops sake, like, let the game finish. Just because it's just I think it's a bad look. I think it's a bad look. That's it. Torres and Fabregas, yeah, it'll be like that. It'll be like that as well. It's just something that I never seen. And you can see he didn't mean to put that shirt on. I don't know, actually. I don't know if it was intentional from Ryan Cherki or not. But did you guys see his face when he realised the smirk that he had when he put the shirt half on and he put it on backwards? He put it on backwards so everyone can see the name on the back of the shirt. And then he said, oops, and he took it back off. Liverpool ain't interested in nothing. They're going to play quarterfinal for vibes. Oi, I can't wait to see what Kvaratskhelia and Dembele and Barcola. I can't wait to see what they do to Gomez and flipping Van Dijk and Kirkes. I can't wait. I can't wait, honestly. Because for me, PSG are one of the fun... Like, I think in the Champions League right now, PSG, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, three most entertaining teams to watch. I don't think Real Madrid's a fun team to watch. I'll be real. Real Madrid this season, or the last 2 seasons, they have not been fun to watch. Even when they won the Champions League and they did the double, they were all right to watch. You know, box crashing Bellingham. It was fun to watch. I want to ask you lots quick thoughts though on the topic of Real Madrid. What do you guys make of Enzo Fernandez? His comments and also getting dropped? Because for me, I'll say one thing, right? And one thing only. When there was a lot of chatter about Enzo Fernandez and the Argentinian national team for that video that went viral, Wesley Fofana spoke out about it. Quite a few Chelsea players, of black heritage spoke about it. Nothing happened to him. Nope, he wasn't penalised. He didn't get fined, didn't get dropped. But he comes out and says that he dreams to play for Real Madrid, and suddenly he gets dropped for 2 games. I respect that the manager took action, but for me, there's a clear problem at Chelsea. If your captain can come out, you should have stripped him of his captaincy there. Not only drop him for the next 2 games, strip him of his captaincy for the rest of the season. There is a clear problem in the Chelsea establishment from players all the way up the hierarchy. If your captain is comfortable to come out and do that kind of interview, it's not the first time. It's not the first time he's hinted at who are you to think Real Madrid want you? Keep Real Madrid's name out of your mouth. I was offended on Real Madrid's behalf. I was actually offended on Real. I don't know if Real Madrid will try sign him. It doesn't make sense for me. If Real Madrid went for him, that's just a transfer that makes absolute no sense. Footballers have no respect nowadays for their clubs. Think of it this way: you're working today and you tell your boss, "I have an interview tomorrow." It's not even that. It's like saying, yeah, you. It's like your company bring you in for a big fee, yeah, or they give you a big wage. In the terms of corporate world, they give you a big salary, yeah, 500K a year, and you're like, my dream is to play for, and you're working for a average company, but you want to go up a step. So you're saying like, I want to go and work for the big dogs. I want to, my dream is to go and work for Meta, or my dream is to go and work for, I don't know, what's a big tech company, Google or whatever. But Google have never shown any interest in me. Madrid ain't gonna put them. They don't know who runs Madrid. Like, clearly, he's flirting with Real Madrid through the media. Well, I was so shocked when I saw it. Madrid was fun against City. For parts of it, it was. For parts of it, not to the level I've seen of PSG and Bayern and Barcelona this season. Oh, he kept him on side. Honestly, I don't know what Enzo Fernandez would have to offer Real Madrid, if I'm being honest. Maybe just with the injuries, Jude Bellingham, etc. But there's so many better midfielders in the world that they could go for. They have a whole man that they play as a winger and a right back. That's a midfielder in Fede Valverde. Google didn't tell you down, so it's a situation. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. He probably had Atletico in mind. I would be shocked if he gets a move to like a big team. If I was Chelsea, they should sell him to Strasbourg. That's what they should. They should send him on loan to Strasbourg. He didn't say he dreams to play for Real Madrid, man. Stop spreading BS. He said he loves to live in Madrid when he was asked where he wants to live. So are you saying he didn't mention Real Madrid by name? Because in that case, and if the club don't feel like, because if somebody says, I would love to live in X city, it doesn't mean that they want to play for that club. So then why does the club feel threatened about that? Is it because I think in the past, Real Madrid was mentioned, right? Not by him, but I think it was his agent or there was links. Because I know for a fact this is not the first time that Real Madrid has popped up in a conversation about Enzo. Koke has gone off, by the way. He's on a yellow, so he has to go off. They're sending on a defender. Fermin on. Oh, Fermin off, sorry. Ferran on. Why did he get dropped? If he's saying he likes Madrid as a city, guys, that's like me saying I like Liverpool as a city. Doesn't mean I want to go support Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool's a decent city, though, if I'm being real. That's really odd to me that a player can get dropped for saying that he likes Madrid as a city. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Straight away, the ball is given away. Guys, I need to get to the El Clasico, man. That's my dream. Tickets are stupid expensive though. 10th of May, my dream is to go to the El Clasico. I think it's at the Camp Nou as well. I was looking at tickets the other day. It's ridiculous, man. I wish. Oh, red card! They're going band for band with red cards. Almada, studs on his leg. Studs on his leg, straight red. These lot are going band for band with red cards. What is going on? What is going on? Gerard Martin, straight red. The card equalizer. Straight red. And now Hansi Flick just been booked as well. He goes straight in. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty, man. He knows it. He doesn't even argue it. He knows that's a dirty challenge. You're both going in for the ball. He gets there ahead of you, but the way he could have broke a man's ankle there. You don't dream to go Celtic Rangers? I do. I even got a Celtic badge on my coat when I went to Scotland. I'd love to go to a Celtic. There's a couple of derbies in my lifetime that I would love to go to. I've been to the FA Cup final when it was the Manchester derby, so I guess that kind of counts. But I'd love to go Camp Nou for El Clasico. I'd also love to go to PSG versus Marseille. I'd love to go to that. Is the ref looking? Is VAR looking at it? There's no way VAR is looking at that because that is clear as day. What is VAR looking at, guys? Can someone explain to me what VAR could possibly be looking at? I'd love to go to a Sunderland versus Newcastle game just for that atmosphere, to be honest. I'd like to go to that for that atmosphere for sure. There you go. He's VAR. He's looking at it. He's gone to look at it on the screen. He goes for the ball. He gets the ball. The commentator saying it's even worse in slow motion. It really is. He plays the ball, but it's just the follow through. Oh, that's actually painful. What happens then if he plays the ball, but it's the follow through? What's the call gonna be? Is he gonna overturn it? Overturned! It's a yellow. Wow. 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 That's a shock. I can't lie. I can't lie, guys. They caught life. Ooh, someone's been sent off on the bench. Someone on the bench has just been sent off. Minna, why make it sound like a red when it's a yellow? That should have been... I think that should have been a red. Oh, the coach. Atletico's coach has been sent off. And Atletico's keeper got booked as well. Big up to Yasser with the... Oh, gifted membership. Big up, Yasser, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the support. Who finessed the membership there? Gaz managed to finesse a membership. Make sure you lot turn on your settings. If you don't have the setting on, you can't get gifted memberships. And people are always here gifting memberships as well. Big up to Yasser. I hope you're doing well as well. I can't lie, guys. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that that red card got overturned. You know, if Barcelona win this game, oh my God, the referee allegations is not going away. Those referee allegations are not going away if Barcelona win this game. Real Madrid and Atletico will be united together. A city will be united. The city of Madrid will be united with those Barcelona referee corruption allegations. Woo! Kepa just made a big save. Southampton look like they're on top of Arsenal right now in terms of attacking wise. I know I need to get rid of Amorim. Yeah, I need to get rid of him, man. I need to wait until if Carrick becomes the official coach, I'm gonna change it with Carrick. I feel like there's another red card in this game, guys. They're like Atletico are livid. Look at that. They're just leaving. Yeah, they're leaving late challenges on people. Yamal with the outside of the boot pass. Ain't seen much from... To be honest, guys, I was going to say we haven't seen much of attacking. But I feel like I've just been seeing people just... The last 6 minutes has not been any attacking football. It's just been the drama of the red card and then the VAR and all of that stuff. Rashford and Pedri linking up. Man United want their 2 Champions Leagues from Barca. I will never forget. Which one was the one that was in Wembley Stadium? Was that 2000? I think it was 2011, right? I don't think I'll ever forget that one. I don't think that's a Champions League final I will ever forget. Yamal gets dragged back. He's asking for a yellow and he gets it. Longley gets booked. The ref is trigger happy with the yellows. And you know what's so funny? The first 30 minutes I was saying the ref is not giving a yellow to anyone. He's playing he's letting a lot play on. Now, I think he realised he has to get control of it because otherwise this game is going to get out of hand. This game will really get out of hand. Yamal with the free kick. Oh, Southampton hit the crossbar. Why, they're cooking him. I don't know why Yamal went for goal from that angle. What an unusual place to go for goal from. Molina with the ball. I wonder if are they going to make any changes? Are we going to see Lookman come on? Are we going to see Alvarez come on? Soloff is warming up. Arsenal will bottle the league. Something crazy has to happen, I think, for them to bottle the league, right? Something crazy has to happen for them to bottle it. I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe Gerard Martin got away with that. Pedri to Yamal. Oh, Yamal. Trying to play that little fizzed pass across. Yamal cutting into his left foot, goes for goal, blocked. They could bottle the league, Man City win the game in hand and beat Arsenal. It's 3 points. That's true. That's really, really true. There's definitely excessive force and recklessness and they really go back on their decisions now in La Liga too. Yeah, that's really odd. Yamal again onto his left foot. I think it was maybe because he went in with the intention to get the ball and he did. So it was just a bad follow through. It wasn't intentional. I don't know. I'm trying to logically think about why the red card was overturned. Rashford switches it to Yamal. Trying to get that little angle to get the goal. Blocked. They're doubling up on him. I think they learnt from the last time. From the Copa del Rey, I think they learnt. Pedri. Go on, take a shot. Well, he doesn't want to take a shot. Rashford. Nutmeg. Ooh, Rashford special. Who's warming up for Barca? I can only see Koundé warming up for Barca so far. Hansi Flick looks pissed. Why are you so pissed, bro? You're literally playing against 10 men and your defender never got sent off. Why do you look so angry? Eric Garcia. Go on, take a shot. Someone take a shot. Cancelo with a delivery in, back post. It's kept in. Somehow. Somehow it's kept in. Olmo, they win the corner. This is Atletico's bread and butter, really, and it is that deep block. Snooze fest. Park the bus. Put everyone behind the ball. And that's their bread and butter. Oh, there you go. We've got a double substitution. Who's that? Jimenez and Soloff is coming on. Or getting ready to come on, actually. Pedri goes for goal, hits the side net. Am I missing much in the Arsenal game, guys? I got it on, but I think the last time I looked at it is when Southampton hit the crossbar. Should I, guys, do you think I should do watch-alongs in the World Cup? I need to look at the fixture list because I know the fixture list is ridiculous. The times are ridiculous. My sleeping pattern is going to be messed up during the World Cup. Molina getting out of that press. That's the downside of playing man-to-man sometimes, is that teams can get out of it quite comfortably. Make sure you have coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, man. I don't drink coffee. I can't remember the last time I had a cup of coffee, guys. It must have been years now since I've had a cup of coffee. Gyökeres scored. I think I'm about to see it now. Oh yeah, a cutback from Kai Havertz. Is he not going to do the celebration? 1-1, Arsenal versus Southampton. Yamal just, oh my god, ridiculous. Oh my god, Yamal! Yamal! Oh my god! Oh my god, that was disgusting from Lamine Yamal. 1, 2, 3, but he skipped past 5 players. And he's getting dragged as well at the same time. Just doesn't put enough curl on it. Doesn't put enough curl on it. But I don't know, man. Twinkle toes. He's a real twinkle toes. All right, triple change for Atletico. And Bernal is on the floor as well. Coffee makes you feel great, but it's right. I don't like the like it feels like the feeling on my teeth. I don't like it, if that makes sense. Like I don't like coffee for that reason. So that's why I'm not really a coffee, and I don't like this. I don't like coffee breath, all of that stuff. Hot chocolate or tea, man. Tea every day of the week, man. I was just drinking a cup of tea now. I was drinking Carrick. But tea any day. I don't really drink hot chocolate. I drink like 3 cups of tea a day minimum. Today I've already had 2, and then I'll probably have 1 more after this when I sit down on my sofa to read. But tea any day of the week. I don't trust you if you like coffee over tea, man. Vamos Barca, I'll take the draw though. That's what I was saying. Barca can afford to draw. But I think for comfortability, they'd probably rather win the game. Rashford don't look happy. So it was a triple change for Atletico. Barca yet to make a change except for Ferran. Actually, and Araujo coming off. And Fermin coming off as well. Soloff offside. I think Barca may regret not resting many players. Koundé is coming on now. Balde's been rested. Who else? Lewandowski rested. The thing is that Barca's got a lot of injuries as well. Like, you're right in the sense that Ademola Lookman's been rested. Julian Alvarez has been rested. But yeah, Rafinha's out. De Jong is out. They had to rest Balde and Koundé coming into this. I don't think they could both start, so they had to think of an alternative. Gabriel injured. He pulled out of international duty as well, didn't he? Rashford. Koundé been out for a minute as well. He just looks like a shadow of himself from last season, though. Koundé, at some points last season, he was the best right back, I think, or one of the best right backs in Europe. Pedri. This is the Atletico that I expect to see. If we're going to watch, guys, 30 minutes of a back five. They're playing a 5-4-1. Who'd have thought Southampton would be a tough game? I'm not surprised. From the one game that I watched of Southampton a couple of weeks ago, they look like a good team. Even though they're just outside of the playoffs in the Championship. And now, is this their final change of the game? Wallahi, this guy, Simeone, is really going full-on low-block football. I've never tried green tea, by the way. Is it nice? I've never actually tried it. If I drink tea, it has to be Karak tea, Somali tea, or just straight English breakfast tea. Will you watch Wilder versus Chisora? Nah, man, I got no interest in that. I actually met Chisora before, though. I bumped into him one day, like, just walking in the streets of London. I got no interest in boxing. Barca on the break. Ferran Torres out to Yamal. He got Koundé being doubled up. Somehow trying to wriggle his way out, and he does, to Cancelo. Cancelo cuts onto his right foot. Shot. It's a pass to Rashford, who fizzes it across. I don't know what the hell that was, but still got the ball somehow. Can keep it as a low block. Yeah, I think it works in Barca's favour if Atletico play in a low block. If Atletico try to go for the counter or the transition, then that's going to hurt Barcelona. Cancelo finds a gap. Blocked, out for a corner. Cancelo looks so different. What the hell? Why is he so tanned and his hair? What the hell? Is that the Saudi tan that got him looking like that? Ooh, Barca go quick. Barca go quick with the corner. Wasteful with it, though. Wasteful. As it stands, what's the table looking like as it stands? Barcelona will be 5 points clear with 8 games to go. Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. And VAR is looking at a penalty. If I have to hear about VAR one more time in this game, I might lose it, guys. I actually might lose it. Never try a green tea. It's awful with zero taste. They're saying in the chat that green tea is nice and it's good for you. Yamal, put a delivery in. No, Cancelo with the overlap. He puts a delivery in. It lands to... Oh, big save. Ferran Torres gets the shot. But it's a big save from the keeper. Dani Olmo tries to flick it on, but it's out for a corner. Yo, these lot 66 minutes, they're wasting time already going down with injuries. Yeah, you lot are not selling me on this green tea stuff, man. Maybe I won't drink it. Maybe I won't give it a try. Never mind. Yamal gets robbed. Asks AI. I don't use AI, Imran. I don't use AI for anything. Nothing. I don't believe we should be using AI It's not good for the world. And I actually think the sudden emergence over the last year or two of AI and how dependent society is slowly coming onto it, I think we're going to live in a society soon where intelligence, quotation marks, will be a privilege. It'll be a monetary thing. The fact that people pay for premium AI usage is crazy. Yeah. I got my own thoughts on AI, guys, but I'm not gonna share it with you. Look, I'm not gonna share it with you guys. All right, fifth change of the game for Atletico. La Liga debut for Tofik. Who's coming off? Lenglet's coming off. I think, yeah, he's on a card as well. So it makes sense. Everybody that's on a card has been taken off. Remember Tom? I don't remember that episode. I don't remember that episode. Robots will take over the world. It's only a matter of time before AI will, like, I think there's going to be a lot of jobs that will go out of the market because of AI. And the worst thing is AI is not even 100% accurate. At least humans are more accurate for me than AI. Like, humans are less likely to make an error than a flipping computer that uses millions and billions of water, or liters of water. It's ruining the planet, man. But you also, computer technology is the future. Look how long ago, 15 years ago, if you went to the supermarket, there would be queues and queues and queues. Now everything's self-checkout. I went to the supermarket the other day, and I realized there was only 2 tills that you can queue up in. All the rest was self-checkout. Everything else was self-checkout. And I'm thinking, how many people got sacked for this? Kunde, Yamal, still got it somehow. Oh, his boot. Did his boot come flying off? No, something came flying off. You're talking about a robot, yeah, serving you in a shop. I was driving the other day, guys, and I saw a car that was driving with no one in it. What the hell? What? And you know what's crazy is I'm not even judging the company. I'm judging the people that willingly go into a car that is being driven by nobody. I think they're called a big save, another big save from Musso on Ferran Torres. Waymos. They're called Waymos. Apparently it's a thing in America, and now they're trying to bring it to the UK. Bro, I was driving, I saw 3 cars in a row. No driver. No driver in them. And it's just driving on the road. Boom, they're indicating to turn right. I thought, what the hell? How is this normal? How is this normal? And my cousin was saying that she wanted to go in one. I said, you're by yourself on that. I'm never getting in a... You get in a car. Bun that, man. Bun that. In California, they got them all over the road. Do people go in them? That's what I want to know. Like, do they willingly go in that? That's crazy. That's absolutely mental. Rashford got a chance to put a delivery in. Hits the line instead. Wins a corner. They got a lot of features. I don't care what features they got, man. There's no human driving it, so I'll never get in it. Imagine one day it just decides that it's not going to let you out of the car. Or it's just going to start speeding. That's not safe, man. That's not safe. And if you tell me that we're going to be in a world soon where in the UK we're going to have a lot of those driverless cars, I ain't leaving my house, man. You lot be safe. Who will insurance blame if something happens? I think they record as well. I think they got like dash cams. So you'll see who's in the wrong. But who can you blame? Does the company get blamed? Or there's no driver. So this is I'm sure the company take the blame for it with the insurance company. And apparently, though, I saw a girl on TikTok that was saying, like, you can't even sit in the driver's side. The car will not move if you sit in the driver's seat. Because it can feel that someone's in the driver's seat. And it'll tell you, get out. This is what we're living in, guys. Soon, we're going to, I don't even want to know what life will look like in the next 50 years. with technology. If you think about even like a good TV show right now called Paradise talks about technology and this whole AI machine that's built to manipulate time, and it's just mad. It doesn't, I shouldn't watch TV shows like that because I'm already a conspiracy theorist. You have to sit on the back or the passenger side. Have you ever been in one foul? Have you ever been in a Waymo? Barcelona haven't made any change in the second half except for Ferran Torres coming on. I don't think a draw is the worst result for Barcelona, you know. I really don't. You lot know I've been a conspiracy theorist. You guys know I've always been a conspiracy theorist. But like a realistic one, not a delusional one. Pedri. Throw in to Atletico, not Barcelona. So what happens in the Arsenal-Southampton game? Does it go to extra time and then pens? Surely there won't be a replay. Oh, the keeper, that shot from Ferran Torres, the keeper saved it with his shoulder. Pedri again on the ball. If he goes for the big switch. Is that a back six that Atletico are playing? Or is it a back five? They just give the ball away. The 90s and the early mid-2000s was the best era. It had a balance between... Yeah, 100%. 100%. It had a good balance of... I think like my generation of teenagers is probably the last generation of teenagers that grew up with a good balance of having a childhood, but also... Because really, a lot of us grew up in the era of... Or not a lot of us, but I'm speaking for myself. I grew up in the era of... technology becoming a thing, like dial-up internet. When I was, I'm not going to say my age, but when I was, growing up, dial-up internet became a thing. Great touch from Rashford. But yeah, dial-up internet was a thing. Like, when I was in high school is really when social media started to become a thing. But even then, it wasn't really popping. Because MSN was still the thing when I was in high school. Facebook was around, Twitter was around, Instagram started to come around. I think Snapchat became a thing for me when I was in my late teens. So I think I grew up in a good time, like, because we grew up in a time where in the summer, for example, or holiday times, you know, I knew what my routine was. We used to go to a football camp in the summer, basically from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock every day from Monday to Friday. And then afterwards, we'd go bike riding in the neighborhood. Like, we wouldn't come home until like 8, 9 p.m. And that was okay. That was normal. The old AOL. Don't you remember? I don't know if you lot grew up forgetting AOL. Did you lot grow up in the time when you can only have the house phone and the internet on at the same... it couldn't be on at the same time. So you had to pick. So when we were growing up, we were allowed 1 hour in the afternoon, in the evening, after school, after madrasa, which is... madrasa is... Islamic school. So after school, I used to go to Islamic school or go to Islamic classes. And then when I come home, 7 to 8, my mom would let us unplug the house phone and put the internet in. And we had 1 hour between how many of us to share the internet? Do you know how mad that is? Ooh, Calafiori gets chopped there. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. What a finish. What a finish. Southampton 2-1 up In the 85th minute. Oh, it's a wrap. Southampton are good, guys. They've given it to Arsenal today. They've given it. That's it. He passed it into the goal, but it hit the post. Mosquera gets done. Not Mosquera, sorry. Calafuri gets done there, by the way. Saliba just in no man's land defending. Posting in. Just park the bus now. Lewandowski coming on. And number 9 is finally coming on for Barcelona. Maybe they can change their tactics and actually put deliveries in. It's the magic of the FA Cup. The magic of the FA Cup. Yamal, Rashford, back across goal, no one's there. No one's there, but it's offside. Guys, when was the last time someone won the FA Cup who was not in the Premier League? Why did TNT just do that? Why did TNT just show a kid crying in the Arsenal fan crying? A little kid. They just set that kid up to become a meme online. Him crying in his dad's arms. An Arsenal fan. Why would the cameraman do that to TNT? Wigan was the last team. That feels like a lifetime ago when Wigan won it. All right. Lewandowski 82 header. Yeah, 80, I say yeah, 84th maybe. A header or a tap-in. He's just going to be in the position where number 9 should be, and he'll probably get a goal. So Gavi on. Who's that? Ferran on the left. Dani Olmo in midfield with Gavi. Get Dani Olmo in the 10. It looks like. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of who's where, but it don't make sense. There you go, Dani Olmo. He's got the pass off to Yamal. Back to Olmo. I don't know what Olmo's doing. Back heels it to Yamal. Yamal's just trying to get that little degree. He's trying to get that space of separation. But it's not working for him. It's really not working for him. They're doubling up on him as well, so that don't really help. There you go. He's trying to find Yamal's trying to find Lewandowski there. Two minutes to go in the Southampton Arsenal game. Olmo goes for goal, blocked. Atletico defending for their lives, man. They're defending for their lives. The Champions League game is going to be an interesting one on Wednesday between the two of them. Taufik loses the ball. Guys, imagine Arsenal bottle it. Pedri, Lewandowski, interception, offside. Imagine Arsenal bottle it, guys. If Arsenal don't win any trophies, what will happen? I can't fathom what will happen. Genuinely speaking, like, I think we're going to see the crash out of crash outs. We're going to see the most trolling that we've ever seen. I cannot imagine, honestly, what will happen if they choke the title and they get knocked out of the Champions League. It'll be crazy. Imagine this is the time of the season. Like Imran's saying, I'm saying now that City will win the league. It's possible. Like with the form that City are finding now, if they get a result, if they humiliate Chelsea next week, I can imagine them coming back. But obviously you need that game at the Etihad is a big one. And basically it would just have to be... The thing is though, even if Arsenal only win the league, a lot of Arsenal fans will say it's a successful season, obviously, because they won the league. But it's crazy going out to Southampton in the FA Cup. Ooh, they nearly got caught there as well. 6 minutes extra time. I don't think I've seen Sorloth touch the ball since he's come on, you know. Three points if City win Arsenal in a game in hand, and we have seen this Arsenal team when pressure hits, they crumble. No, but this would be a next level of crumbling, guys. Because Arsenal fans have been treating themselves like they're the champions elect since like January. Like them winning the league has been a guarantee. So this will be a crumbling of crumbles that has never been seen before. Cancelo cuts in, plays a ball across. Ferran Torres again, just scuffing that. Sorloth could win the game for a set piece and through a transition. Through a transition as well, he could win the game for them. Nah, the way this Southampton... Oi, the cameraman is panning to the fans every time in the Arsenal end. And it's so funny every time. Manduke? Ooh. A draw isn't bad for Barcelona. That's what I'm saying. A draw is not bad at all. Because they still got the El Clasico to play. 5 points. And I genuinely think that if anyone's more likely to drop points in games, when I watch them, it's Madrid. They seem... Ooh, Arsenal versus Bournemouth next Saturday. That's going to be a good game. That will be a good game. Has anyone got HBO Max? The way that TNT has been promoting the shit out of that app. They got some decent TV shows on there. A lot of them I watch. I think the only one that I haven't watched is the one with... what's that? It's like The Wire, but it's not The Wire. And it's got Damson Idris in it. I forgot the name of the show. I might actually watch it. Oh! Lamine Yamal gets robbed. Sorloth darting through the middle if they can find him. Does. Heavy touch. Heavy, heavy, heavy touch. He was nearly through on goal. Why did Martinelli just push the ref? He gets booked for that. Why did he just push the ref like that? I'm actually dead. What the hell? What the hell was that from Martinelli? I'm on 94 minutes now. They're just about to take the free kick in the Arsenal game. Yamal 1v1. Calafiori just puts it over the bar. So does Lamine Yamal as well. For a team that's been a man down for the best part of the whole half, I think Atletico will be happy with a draw as well. They're not in no title race, but that this draw takes them above Villarreal into a potential... They just have to guarantee Champions League. What, top 4? That's top 4. So that's all they have to guarantee for themselves. Where there is a... I feel like all they've been missing, Barcelona, is Lewandowski in the game. For the deliveries that they've been putting into the box. If the right one lands to him, it'll be a wrap. Yamal. Pedri. Cancelo. Put a delivery in. He does. He chops him. Chops him again. Goes for goal. Ah, Lewandowski! Oh, that is a jammy goal. That is such a jammy goal from Robert Lewandowski. Oh my god. He's just right place, right time. Keeper makes a save from Cancelo and he literally parries it onto Lewandowski's shoulder. Lewandowski just goes like that. And listen, this is what I said, that they needed Lewandowski on the pitch, not necessarily for the fact that he would be a goal scoring threat, but the fact that he just knows where to be as a striker. No one would be in that position. Dani Olmo as a false nine would not be in that position. If you played Rashford through the middle, he probably wouldn't be in that position. Lewandowski just knows where to be. He chopped him. Cancelo chopped him twice. He had him skidding across the floor. He just knows where to be, man. You missed by 2 minutes. Yeah, I know. Just off by 2 minutes, man. What a shame. What a shame. What? Hey, that is the funniest finish ever. He just goes like that with his shoulder. That's it. I mean, I never thought you would work nights. Football's on at all times of the day, my friend. It's a good save from the keeper, man. Musa has had a good game as well for Atletico. This cameraman at TNT keeps panning to the Arsenal fans, man. This is hilarious. It's a wrap. Full time. Damn. It's a wrap. Big result for Southampton, man. This is the magic of the FA Cup, guys. What can we say? It's the magic of the FA Cup. That was nearly... Guys, the funny thing is, that was nearly us when we got knocked out in the semis. When we nearly got knocked out by Coventry. Everyone was talking about the magic of the FA Cup. The magic of the FA Cup. Let's be honest, though, guys. Let's be honest. Even though Arsenal had quite a few players out, the starting 11 should have been good enough to get the job done. That starting 11 had to be good enough to get the job done. Arteta looks pissed. This is a big result for Barcelona as well. Barcelona had to take advantage of Real Madrid dropping points. I'm sorry. I know that I said a draw would still be sufficient because they'd be 5 points clear. But they had to, in my opinion, get the 3 points. Gaz, big up, man. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Enjoy your Saturday night. Wait, it is Saturday, right? Enjoy your Saturday night. Enjoy your Saturday night. There's going to be a bit of extra time of this because there's been quite a few stoppages. Oh, Danny almost going down. He's wasting time. 6 minutes extra time. 6 minutes extra time. Danny Olmo pulling up with cramp. Nah, these Southampton fans are killing me, honestly. The way they're celebrating. I hear it, though. I totally hear it. Nah, Arsenal fans are crashing out on my timeline, guys. Arsenal fans are saying that they're worried about the league. They're saying they're scared. They're worried. They're concerned. I don't know what's worse. The way that Arsenal have got knocked out or the way Liverpool got knocked out. I really don't know what's worse, guys. It really makes me think, though, that anything is possible. It really makes me think that anything is possible in the Premier League right now. Almada with the delivery in. Danny Olmo deals with it. Oh, Tofik with a very bad follow through. He wins the ball though. Gavi is pissed. I want Arsenal to not win the league, but they just might. They'll make it close though. How can they make it close when they're 9 points clear? Like, they got no bit. Like, the fact that they could, win the title 2 points clear is crazy. Given what the gap has been throughout the season. I hope they make it close. For content purposes, I can't lie. I hope they make it close. I'm going to rate Rashford's performance out of 10. I'll give it a goal. He had a goal. Created, 2 chances. I'll give it a 6.5. Maybe a 6. 6.5 is being nice. I think it was an okay performance. Tofik again. Come on, Tofik. What are you doing, man? This is your La Liga debut and you're just flying into challenges like that. First on Gavi, now on Pedri. I don't know what the need for that challenge was. That means Rashford coming back. I don't think Barca want to pay, apparently, whatever the fee is. Apparently, I saw the reports that was saying they want either another loan spell. Oh, Diego Simeone. Oh, he's getting booked. It's Simeone getting booked for touching a Barca player. He touched Ferran Torres. He tried to yank the ball off him, I think. What's the likelihood Spurs get relegated, guys? That's the question we should be answering. We shouldn't be talking about the league. What's the likelihood? Because I'm going to be watching Forest and I'm going to be watching West Ham and I'm going to be hoping that they win. That's my vibe. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. Watching Forest and hoping they win. Watching West Ham hoping they win. I think Wolves are going down and Burnley are going down probably. Molina plays a delivery in. Gets dealt with. Yamal tries to start the counter. Which he does. Great ball. Lewandowski chasing it. And Musa just puts it out for a throw in. Yo, Southampton did cause the upset. I can't believe it. They really, really caused the upset. Barca are going to go 7 points clear at the top. With 8 games to go. If they win 4 of those games, I think 4 of those games and then the 5th one will be the El Clasico. I think they'll be safe. They might actually be able to win the league at the Camp Nou against Real Madrid on May the 10th. That would be a great story for them. Appreciate it, Cobham. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I still need to work on some stuff, but I need to change up some stuff in the summer before the next season starts. When's my next stream? Inshallah, I should do a stream tomorrow. Daily dose. Ref just called the whistle, by the way. He didn't even... Yeah, straight. Six minutes. Bang on. He just called the game. 7 points clear. The title is getting closer to Barcelona. But yeah, my next stream will be tomorrow for Daily Dose of Minna. We're going to be talking Iliman and Jai. We're going to be talking all transfer rumours. I think there's so much to talk about with Manchester United. Even talk about Michael Carrick potentially becoming the permanent. So we've got a lot to talk about. But big up to everyone that came through for the watch along, man. You look now, I'm trying some new stuff here on the channel. You know I do watch alongs all the time for the women's game. But I'm trying to do watch-alongs across different parts of football of what I watch. I'm going to go record a reaction video for the Arsenal game and the Barcelona game. So make sure you guys check that out. Turn on your post notifications so anytime I go live, anytime I post a video, you guys will get notified. I'll be back, as I mentioned, tomorrow with the next stream, Daily Dose of Minute, talking all things Manchester United. And then until then, guys, I'll catch you lot then. Peace.